Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? So I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. My name is Nessa, and I am here to show you guys some gift baskets. I'm a gift basket designer. I'm also a couponer. Show you guys, for those of you who don't already know, for those of you who bumped into my channel by accident, or made your way somehow to this channel. I'm going to show you how I am going to take some Dove coupon from Walgreens for really cheap. Yesterday, I have a couponing video that I put up earlier today to show you just how you can get the Dove for super cheap at Walgreens today. And the sale, the couponing deal that I did lasts until Saturday, 12 o'clock midnight. So in that video that I put up earlier today, I mentioned that you can use Dove, and I wanted to show you guys just how you can use this Dove to make a nice profit, um, um, and make a gift basket out of the Dove. So the price range that I was going to use was from $45 up to $125. I am, how do you say, always overdo it. I'm always doing big gift baskets. I'm known for doing big over the top gift baskets. So I'm just going to start at the top and work my way to the down to the bottom. Those of you who watch me and follow my YouTube channel, you already know why I'm starting at the top. So let's just start at the top. Let's start at a $125 basket. How can you make $125 off of something that costs $75 cents, 50 cents, however you worked your deal, or $1.50. So I'm going to use this Dove. So what I have is an Amazon box. I got this box. Ooh, my name's still on here. Okay, and my address. So I got this. I'm glad I looked that over. I got this box from Amazon, and it's a nice box. We're going to use this box. But this box is one of their, what do you call it, boxes that they use, or they've been sending Amazon packages out with less material to make box. So it's not as sturdy as I want it to be. And the items that I'm going to place in this gift basket are heavy. So I'm taking a piece of foam board I got from the Dollar Tree. They're $1.25. Cheapest place I could find to purchase the foam board. So I'm going to take my foam board and I'm going to make my base of this secure core. So I don't want to use no foam board. I just want to use the box, but you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, the items that I'm using on this is pretty heavy. So I have my X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to cut a piece of this out without going all the way down, because I do not want to cut my table. I think I've done enough damage to this table over the years doing gift baskets. So I'm going to take this and just trace the box, pull it back, so that I can make a base for my gift. And this X-Acto knife is pretty sharp. So I'm going to break this. And this foam board, it cuts pretty easy. I would say you need a steady hand, but you don't. I'm going to place this, since this X-Acto knife is pretty sharp, I'm going to place it back in the container over there. And now I'm going to use this part right here. And I'm going to take this to my box just to give me a sturdy foundation for my basket. And the other piece of the foam board I can use for another project another day. So I'm just gonna take this down. I'm going to wrap this in foil paper. I think the foil paper will give it for this particular basket, a nice, pretty look. So I'm just taping it on all 4 sides. And once again, you won't be able to see this. This is just going to be, it's going to be wrapped up. So I have some foil paper. I usually get my foil paper from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or even Walmart when it goes on clearance after Christmas. So I'm probably going to need a couple pieces. Now I could have waited and got some foil paper from, not foil paper, they at the Dollar Tree, they have foil tablecloths. I could use those to wrap this and get the same effect. And get the same effect. So I'm going to take some tape, wrap this. I just want to show you guys how fast and easy you can make a $125 gift. So I did not seal the box, so let's seal this box right here on this side and on this side. So the process would probably be a little faster if I would have used a tablecloth, a foil tablecloth, instead of the sheets. But I'm going to use what I have right now. And because I would have had to go out to, Dollar Tree and pick up a foil tablecloth to wrap this in. I don't want to do that. So I'll wrap this side here. Just a couple pieces of tape will hold it. And this is definitely cost effective by using a box and wrapping it. Very, very cost effective. If you want to go up a notch, you would use basket. This design that I'm about to use is, or the basket with the items that I'm about to use, they're pricey already, so I'm always mindful not to overspend on a basket. You always want to, take in consideration how much you're gonna make out that basket before you, start popping it in, the items in a really pretty, not pretty, but expensive, pretty expensive, basket. So like your wicker baskets and stuff like that. Although I do pick up inexpensive baskets from time to time, which are, really, really nice quality baskets, I still want to be mindful of what I'm placing in that, in that basket. Even if it did cost $5, $2, $1, I'm still mindful. Maybe a little too mindful. So, okay, so see those are out. So let me just, I don't need to use a whole sheet. I could to save time, but I really don't need to use a whole sheet. So what I'm going to do is just cut a sliver off and tuck it in there in each end. So I'm cutting a piece large enough to cover that piece. So just folding it down in there. Okay. Okay, so I was trying to let you guys see exactly what I was doing, but I don't know if that's going to be possible with the angle of the camera. In a perfect world, I probably would have wrapped this box before I got on camera, but I did want to show you guys, you know, the step-by-step right here, every aspect of this gift, because you may have the same issue that I have, or I am having right now, which is closing up the end. But of course, you guys are super smart. Y'all know how to do it. Or you can figure out how to do it. Okay, I think I got it tucked in there good enough on this side. And I'll just go in and take that down. So I'm trying to be neat as I can when doing this. But most of it's going to be covered up anyway, so no worries, no worries. So this foil paper is two-sided. It has silver on one side. So if you wanted to use this particular, and I think I got this from Michael's, if you wanted to use silver instead of gold, you surely could. But my design, I'm using 10 items, so I want to bring out the 10 by using gold. Okay, so yeah, it probably would have been a lot more faster and quicker if I would have just went in with the tablecloth. I like the shiny metallic look that it gives. Or it's giving. And I'm taking way, way, way too long, right, y'all? I know I am. But I want to show you guys just how fast you can make. Minus the time to take with this. Put this box together. Or put the wrap the box. Looks like I need another piece. I believe I need another piece of tape. Okay. So I'll do this side. I'm gonna make this easy for me. I'm gonna peel this back and just tuck that in there, cut this piece, and just tuck it in. Pieces of tape. Flip it. Then I use a couple pieces of tape to pull it to the other side. So this is how I would wrap a gift if my paper wasn't long enough to cover the whole thing. Now I'll fold this back down. Actually, I need to tuck this in. Okay. And then I got that like that. So now I'm just going to close this part up. Jeez Louise. Okay. In the last corner, jeez Louise, right guys? So now we have that box wrapped. So this is the top. Okay. So this is, so now I'll bring up my items. Okay, so now I'll bring up my items. So the box is kind of cute, right? So everything back where it's supposed to go. So here's my items. So I'm going to use this throw blanket. I got this throw blanket from CVS. Although the tag is cute, I don't want it on there. Toss that over to the side and the front. So I got this from CVS when it was on clearance, 90% off. So it was about $2 and was it 90%? Just to be on the safe side, it was originally $25, $29.99. If it was 90% off, it was $2.50. And if it was 75% off, it was $5. So I probably got it for $5, just to be on the safe side. So this right here is just a regular tag. So this is really cute, right? So I'm just repositioning the straps that hold it. Okay. So I got that. So I'm going to place this here. Okay. Place that there. Then the other items, this weekend when I went shopping, let me build up first. So I have one of these glass containers, and it's really, really cute. The theme of this basket is going to be beachy type of theme. I know it's a warm blanket, but you'll see it all once it comes together, how it correlates. So I have one of these. This is really, really cute, this container. And I got this container from Dollar General. It goes with the theme. It matches the colors. I have a loofah that I got from, I think I got from the Dollar Tree. I think this loofah came from. I'm just going to poof it out a little bit. Because when they package them to send them to the stores, I think they vacuum seal them. So let's just pull it out a little bit. I'm going to place that here. And I'll place it over there for a second. I got this. This container came from Dollar General. And then I got this vase mug from Dollar General as well. I already went in and placed some flowers in here. I'm going to pull these flowers apart just to fluff them up a little bit. Not too much, and I want that to go over there. I'm going to start securing these with glue dots. My trusty glue dots here. I think I'm going to do this with this one. I'm just going to place two because I am going to, oh, I better not do that. I'm going to wait till I place it all before I start gluing anything down, because once I glue it down to this right here, it'll probably stay. Let me pull up my main item. So the blanket is real pretty. It's real pretty, but it's just one of two of the main items. So I'm going to place this here, and this picture is cute. It's really heavy. This was one of, it has seashells, and it has a picture of a couple walking on the beach, and it's made with wood. It has a wood frame. This is one of the specialty items I picked up this weekend when I was out. So I'm going to place that here, and yeah, I'm going to place that there. And I think that's cute. So I have one of the soap dispensers. It goes with the color scheme, and I like it. This came from Dollar General. Of course, you already know, I've already said it. A penny shop, so, and a discount shop. So this was originally $55, and if I got it at 90% off, it would have been 50 cents. If I got it at a penny, when I think this was a brown dot penny, it would have been a penny. So I'm going to find the front of this. I think this is good. I like this side. Okay, it really don't matter. So I'm going to use one of these. Then I'm also going to use this, I said. So let me place Dove. So because I'm using the yellow flowers, I'm going to use the yellow Dove. I'll place that there. But as you see, this is my main item, along with the blanket. So sometimes all of the items you won't be able to see all the items. So you just have to play with it. I'm gonna place this here. I would like this loofah by the Dove though, but it's fine there. I'm going to place, even though I have those type of flowers, I still wanted to use this. So I'm going to place this around here. And I have beads. I like to embellish my baskets with beads. So I'm going to place the beads. I can place them here. Here. And I can tape these down. So it's just, and this string of beads I got from Dollar General, which was probably a penny, which I know was a penny. And I think that that's cute. So I'm going to go in and start taping this down really quickly. I'll get my tape over here. So I'm going to tape the beads down. I could tape or pop some glue dots on the beads, but I think I'm just going to tape it. So this would be a $125 basket. And I'm going to show you how I would wrap it. So I did say I was going to shrink wrap this. And I probably could just so the shrink wrap should probably hold most of the items. Going to be super careful when storing this or transporting, meaning moving this one. So that's secure, I think. And let's see here. And I'll secure this down just with two, maybe four, because I don't want it to wobble. This I don't want to wobble. And I'll secure that here. Then I'll go in and secure this. So the dove is pretty heavy. So I'm going to secure this with 4 glue dots. So once I move this is going to move. So I'm just going to move it out my way for a second. Place it on there. Okay, so that's glued down. So the person who buys this is going to be able to see all the items, because I'm going to shrink wrap it, and let's see here, right there. I also wanted to place this in here as well. So these are facial tissues, and I got these from Dollar Tree. There's a $1.25 price tag on the gift. On the tissues. So I'm just going to take one of the felt hearts and place over it, over the price tag. And then place this in here. And I think, let me see something. I think I want that to go inside this container. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. So I'm just going to pop that down in there, in this container here. And I'll move my loofah over here, right by my dove. And I'm going to just tape this down. You don't want to place a glue dot on the loofah. That's for sure. So I'm just going to tape this down. Okay. So see guys, it's pretty simple. I did not secure this down yet. So this may be a challenge. I could just leave it as is. But I run the risk of it moving. But I believe if I kind of know that this is really heavy too. These are real clam shells. But I kind of know that if I put glue dots on the end here, they'll come off. So yeah, they come off. See, that was just a test to see if it comes off. It comes off. So I'll place my glue dots on here and keep it moving. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't want to place too many of them, but just enough to where it can hold. And I'll place one on here, a couple on here as well. center this back on here. Okay. Okay, that's good. And the picture can rest on this blanket. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. So I did want to, before I go in and shrink wrap it, I wanted to use this plaque. I got this plaque from Dollar General, and it says life is a beach. I know it's blue, you know, it has blue writing on it, but I like it. I still like it, so I'm still going to use it. Just going to place a couple blue dots on here just to hold it, and this is just to hold it while I shrink wrap it. Okay. So this is, oh, you know what? I wanted to put a butterfly on here. I pulled out these butterflies yesterday when I was making some different gifts. And I still had them out, so I said, yeah, I use one. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to get a glue dot off here. And fold. I ordered these butterflies from, some of them I ordered from Temu. Let's see if this is going to go here. Some of them I ordered from Temu, and some of them I ordered from Amazon. And that's cute. I like that. So that's it. That's all she wrote, guys. I am going to go in and shrink wrap while you guys are watching. So pray for me. Hopefully I don't make a mistake. So, I'm just easing it back down all the way around, and I knew that was going to happen, but I have to stop because once I pull the bag, it's going to be too much. My little beach sign fell. I'll just put that right back. So of course I knocked the bag off right here. I'm just going to try to get it back lined up to the front here. I just twisting it. So the smart thing to do would be to cut the video and realign this bag, but, or you can just pull the bag off and start over. But of course, I'm hard-headed. I'm just going to continue to try to twist this bag without taking it off. Okay, that's good. I am so hard-headed. don't even listen to myself. Now, you know that's bad. You don't listen to yourself. Okay. All right. Awesome. So I got it down. So normally I would tilt to give back. Can't do that. Can't do that. Because I don't want nothing to fall or pull or any of that jazz. So I'm just going to tuck this under. Make sure all my sides are tucked under. Lift it up. I'm not going to take the bottom yet because, as you see, this is awkward, right? So I'm going to snip my ends to let the air out. And I'm going to go in and shrink wrap. So this is one of my largest bags I have. I think it is probably like a 40 by something. So I checked the temperature on the shrink wrap gun. This is pretty. Now I can see already the rolls that I put over here, I didn't recess back far enough. So it's kind of small. But that's okay because it's still cute. And I can see already. I think I'll get this. Now, shrink wrapping blankets sometimes can be tricky. So I see it's going somewhere I don't want it to go. So what I'm going to do is get something. This is metal. And pull it back up away from, because I don't want to go back in and I don't want to take this off. I don't want to ruin this bag. So I'm stopping what I'm doing and just going to work my blanket up. And I could probably maneuver. No, I'm going to leave that. This flower, but I'm going to leave that flower because I bet it made it worse. So let's go here and do this. Since this is an awkward gift, meaning big, clumsy, I didn't do what I normally do with shrink wrapping, which is start on one side and come over. I didn't do that. But I think this is coming out really, really nice. And of course, life is a beach is upside down. No worries, no worries. Y'all see that? No worries, because guess what? We did not secure the bottom. So I can lift this up. Once I get this, I can actually move it back and forth. Tilt it back. And I can reposition it. So I'll show you guys how I do that in 1 second. Hopefully it goes all right. So let's get this done. right here, I'm going to stop. Until I get ready to deliver this, I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to pull it all the way in because I don't want it to pull the flowers in. But until I get ready to sell this, I'm not going to shrink wrap this part because I don't want to pull those flowers in. And when I do get ready to finish this off, when it gets ready to be sold, I will cut around this part of the flowers and leave the flowers out. That way you can see the flowers, they're nice and full and bloom, and they're not smashed. So at this particular time, I'm going to leave this just like that. But I will continue to shrink wrap over here. And this part over here, I'm going to pull it, going to heat it up, pull it, and fold it to the side. Hold it for a second, and that shrink wrap will adhere to that and stay in that position. So I think I have everything, except a couple areas in the back that need to be hit. Okay, so now I can go in and reposition this sign here. So now I'm able to move it. Nothing's going to move. Good thing I didn't hit the front too tight. And now I can reposition this. Well, slide that right back in there. Since it has cornered edges, you might want to be careful because you don't want to, well, I'm going to be careful because I don't want to poke a hole in it. I don't really want to lay this down, but I want to make sure that this sits flush. Sits flush. Okay, there we go. And now while I have it upside down, I can shrink wrap this part. Now, it probably would be ideal for me to cut some of this off because the bulkiness will, when you put it on the table, will make the gift wobble and unstable. So I'll just cut this piece off. Now I'm going to tape this real quick. And because I turned this upside down, probably going to have to shrink wrap it, the whole gift again. So let's pull this in. And I can flip it back over. Go back in and tighten it. And I think that's nice. Came out really, really nice. is really nice, guys. That is really nice. I'm proud of myself. So let's go in and make a bow real quick. Move some of this stuff out the way. All right, so this is what you can do with Dove. Look how cute that is. I have some ribbon here. I pulled out some ribbon, so let's use, since we got hints of gold, we're gonna use this. I like the tan. I could use this, and probably, I can use all of these. So let's go in and make a bow real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my wider ribbon first. This is wired. I like to purchase my ribbon when it's on sale. So this came from, says Christmas ribbon. This look like Target. Looks like Target. I think. So I'm going to just make a quick bow. Nothing's ever quick. This is a one-side ribbon. I want to try to make my loops even. This is like a satin material. It's pretty. It's real pretty. I think this bow gonna be cute. So it doesn't take much to amaze me. For sure, I'd be like, oh, that's cute. So let's cut this part here. Okay, where's my good scissors? I messed up them green scissors already. So I'll place that back. I like to place everything back where it goes. This ribbon right here, I think I'm using the middle. Just do a couple loops of yellow. Just going. So let me do this. I'm just using that as a placeholder. I move a little bit faster this way. And I'll do 4 smaller loops of the yellow. Smaller than the first one, the first ribbon I used. And let's get this a placeholder. I could just pop it on top of the other one, but we ain't gonna do that. So now I got the polka dot. And I'll go just a tad bit smaller than the yellow. Just a smidget smaller. And I'll do 4 loops of this as well. This bow's going to be cute. I like the ribbon I chose. So I didn't make a conscious effort actually when I was deciding to make the bow for this. I just grabbed what was downstairs. All my supplies are upstairs now. Since I'm not in the holiday basket making season. I've moved all my supplies upstairs, including all my ribbon. So we done with this. I move that to the side, and then I place. Now I'm gonna, I'll place this here until I make the last little part, which is this ribbon here. This ribbon is the Celebrate ribbon. That polka dot ribbon and the yellow ribbon came from Sam's. This ribbon came from Michael's. So we're going to use just a small piece of this and show you guys what I'm going to do with this. So now I have my ribbon. Let's get let's use a twist tie. Let's use a twist tie. So I'm going to try to use the smaller twist ties. I have a bag of these. These came from Dollar Tree. These small twist ties. It may work. It may not work. So I'm just going to put all these together. And I'm going to try to use this small twist tie. Pray for me. Let's see if it goes. If it, yeah, it's going. Oh, actually, I can't even twist it off because I need to put this here. Now I can twist it off. Or tie it off, pull it off. Always gotta be difficult. Always gotta do the most. Okay. So I believe I have it. So now I'm going to just start pulling these out. And of course I need probably a string or something. To attach it to, I could use a piece of jute. Let's use a piece of jute. Just a small piece. I'm going to place it behind, try to get it in the back of here. And I need this too because I need to be able to secure this bow to this basket since I don't have a top part to tie it to. Now I probably should have put this jute on here before I pulled this twist tie. I'm gonna cut the end of the little twist tie off so it don't poke through my bag. And I'll tie this to the zip tie. Okay. So now I'm going to move this out the way. But this came out cute. What do you guys think? I think it is cute. I think it came out really, really nice. Real nice. Leave me a comment in the comment area as usual. Let me know what you guys think about this gift. So now I can take that little piece of jute I put on there and secure it with the tape. I'll go in and fluff this bow out. Start from the back. This is cute. Oh, I love the ribbon. Love it, love it, love it. Told y'all, don't take much for me to be impressed. At all. So I will probably fix this later. But what I will do is secure these ends, ducktail these ends first. Of course. Ducktail these ends first. Of course, I cut it the wrong way. I'm brushing, but I wanted to end this video because it's getting kind of long. But I wanted you guys to see how it looks with the bow. I'm rushing. But it's cute. The bow is cute. I like the bow. The bow was hot. There I go again, about to make the same mistake, okay? Okay, the bow is hot. Very hot. I love it. So, who else besides me think that the bows kind of make the gift? I think the type of ribbon you use definitely makes the gift. You know, it brings the gift out, gives life to the gift. So I will play with this a little more, but I think this is cute. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys coming in, checking out what your girl is up to, coming and checking out this gift. Stay up, stay blessed, guys. Peace. Is that the peace sign? Peace sign. Peace. Stay up, guys. Have a good one.